Hello everyone, and welcome back to DC Universe Online with me. And you might be wondering, where's Quantic Strike? Well, I'm kind of close up to him right now, because I wanted to make it a surprise. Okay, last time we played, I told you that I was going to go and collect a whole bunch of junk. And I was going to do a whole bunch of stuff. And I'd probably be leveled up, which is, if you can tell by looking at the top left corner of the screen, right under Quantic Strike, I am now level 10. Yes, I am level 10. I also went and collected a whole bunch of junk, whole bunch of marks and stuff, well, not marks, tokens and stuff, things like that. And got us some new styles, and I got us some new gear, and yeah. So, and I have so much stuff to show you guys this episode, because doing that, I got so much stuff. So, first off, I want to show you the new and improved Quantic Strike. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, guys. Yeah, just take it in for a moment. Here, I'll walk around just so you can see how amazing that looks. Oh yeah, yeah. I know. You guys are pretty excited about that. Also got us a new shield there. You can see, looking pretty sweet, looking very futuristic, and so yeah, that's the biggest thing that happened. It took me quite a lot of work to do that, but it was totally worth it in the end. You might be wondering, how did I get these new styles? Well, this specific style set, this actually is not the full set. I have 3 pieces of the set. One of them being the mask, which I am not wearing. I'll show you the mask though. We'll go into, there we go. I will show you that mask. So we'll go ahead, and it is called the Dresden the Dresden 7 style. So if I put the mask on, I don't know, it looks alright. I just don't really dig it all that much. So, I mean, if you guys want to leave a comment in the comment section and tell me if you guys want me to wear that mask instead. I prefer our original mask. I think it gives him that, retains that sort of style that we started out with. And maybe in the future we'll change it. I know there's one mask that I think would look really good on him, but of course I will let you guys decide if you want me to stick with the old one or if you want me to change it. But I think he looks cool, personally. I don't have any gloves, I don't have any boots, I don't have any back style, and I don't have any shoulder styles. But we will get all that stuff. We'll get all those fun and exciting styles. I do have one set of shoulder styles, but they're not very great. I don't know. I don't really dig them. I mean, they look kind of cool, but I don't know. On this specific style set, I think it's a little too bulky for the shoulders. So, yeah, we'll just stick with what... And an invisible shield. There you go, guys. Invisible shield just for you. So yeah, other things that happened is, since I am now a higher level, and I should probably show you, this is all the extra kind of interesting, all the disruptors I had to get, which really I should finish up what I was talking about, the Dresden style. I apologize. But the way to get these ones, this specific style set, at least these pieces, to get the chest, you have to do a briefing. Or no, yeah, you have to do a briefing. And I believe it is... Which ones are finished? So briefings... I think it was it wasn't a franchise, it was one of the Brainiac Incursion one, I believe it was. I believe it was the Brainiac Incursion. Let me just pull my mouse out here real quick, see if it'll tell me. No. Okay. Well, that's fine. That's fine. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it was this one here, the Brainiac Incursion one. I could be wrong, though, but I'm pretty sure that's the one that it was. Otherwise, it is the... you know, it might be the... No, it's got to be that one. It can't be a franchise one yet. Then to get the leg sets, or no, the headset, the headpiece, you have to do the beginning of the end episode 2 briefing set. You have to get all those ones. And to get the legs, which is the hardest one that I had to deal with, was doing the and you can see I got a lot of these things. I got a lot of them, but it was the alien technology, and this one is so difficult to get. There's a few of these that are super difficult to get, and I'll show you those as we go along, but the one that's super difficult to get is this Owen Disabler. I don't know how, like, the chances exactly how to get each one of these pieces. I know I think the Martian or the Kryptonian have like the least amount of like, you can get them super easy. They have a low or high drop chance when you do those. And then the next one after that, I think, is the Thangarian Disruptor. And then I think after that it goes Apalaxian, Cathaxian, Apocalyptian, and then after that you get Ronian, which is pretty rare as well. And then after that it goes Owen Disabler. And if you guys can see in my inventory here, I have, like, what is that, like 8 of those things? I think I had more than that. I put one of the Ronian ones on the broker, which I'll show you guys that too, because I snuck into the Watchtower. Don't tell Superman, okay? But yeah, I went into the Watchtower to do some of that stuff, but it didn't affect any of our missions or anything like that. So when we get in there to do that stuff, it'll be like a brand new start. But yeah, it was a massive amount of work to get these things. Other than that, I did a couple missions. Not really big missions. I did one for Superman, and it's not really an interesting mission, so that's why I got that one out of the way, because I was like, you guys don't want to see this one. It's boring and it's lame. So, but while I was doing that, I got one of these. Now you might be wondering, what is this Promethean lockbox? Promethean lockboxes are a thing that they put in a few, I think it was a DLC or an update. They put it in, and what it basically is after, you know, doing some stuff, you have a chance to have one of these drop off an enemy, and it's pretty random. It's at the dice roll. You could get it by just walking out the front door of the safe house and punching a guy, and you'll get one. So, or you may not. You may never get one of these in a month, and you might get one. So, but yeah, what they are is, it contains a randomized piece of gear, style, marks, anything like that, and you have to unlock them with Promethean keys. So, like you can see in the little message there, Promethean keys, which contain volatile promethium, can be used to destroy the lock and bypass the encryption. But if you're legendary, you can open these up anytime you want. But Promethean keys, you have to go over into the marketplace here. And I haven't shown you guys the marketplace, so this would be a good time. But you have to go over into the supplies section, and then you can buy a Promethean key. Since I'm legendary, I can't buy these because, well, that would be completely pointless. It would defeat the point of being legendary, basically. But yeah, you have to buy Promethean keys. Now, the marketplace here sells a lot of stuff in it, and none of it really is to give you an advantage. There's really not much in here to give you anything. People will say that having to buy DLC is pay to play. But really, I mean, it's pay to play more, really. If you want to do more stuff than just the base game, yeah, you're going to have to either do a monthly subscription or you have to buy one of these for $9.99. Man, I am just tongue-tied today. For $9.99. And, but, I mean, it's not really a huge thing. The reason people say that is because when you get these DLCs, it unlocks you to do a whole lot more stuff. And granted, yeah, that does give you an advantage on people, say, just out in the PvP world. You might come up against a guy that's got the Origin Crisis one. He's got probably the highest tier armor in the game. So yeah, he's going to kick your butt. But he's not paying to win the game. He's paying to play more of the game and get more stuff and have more option. So, I mean, people argue that. And you guys can argue me. I don't really care. It's just more stuff to do. More things to do. And they always put this stuff out. Look at all this stuff. Each one of these contains so much stuff to do. Except for the last lap. I don't know. That one didn't really contain very much. But that was mostly a PvP DLC. And it really, what it did is it just opened up more stuff for the PvP guys, gave them more PvP arenas and things like that. It's just some fun stuff, you know? Then you got upgrades. People, I know people use these all the time. In my other characters in the leagues that I'm in, I've seen people use these. And I think I used one once to change, what was it? It was a body type one, or no, personality type one. I used it because I didn't like the comedy, the funny guy stance, so I gave him a different stance using that. But yeah, I mean, it's not like it's cheap either. If you want these things, like this one here, these two here, they cost $10. So I mean, you get 1,000 station cash. Yeah, station cash. You get 1,000 station cash for $10. I mean, it's 100 per each dollar. So I mean, these are $5 things here. So if you really don't need them, you don't need them, of course. Recently, they've been putting in these layer styles, and we'll get to that when we get a layer. And I think we might get that either after level 30, or we might get it once we go into the Watchtower. I'm not 100% sure on, yeah, level 2 low. But you can buy these too. So that's cool. And then supplies, which is like if you want some vault tickets, perhaps you want to go into the vault and get a specific style that's in there, you can do that. Or a portable workstation, that's for your R&D stuff, with your bits and things like that and your mods. You can do replay badges, which is something they put in. There we go. Where you can replay levels and stuff over and over again if you want, as long as you have the replay badges to do so. Then you have Renown Booster. Now these ones, I'll give it. These ones are a little bit cheaty. These two right here. They're a little bit cheaty. XP Plus is, say you put that on and you go do a mission, you're going to get more XP, but it only matters up to level 30. So it's a bit cheaty if you don't want to do the starter stuff all the way through. You can just blow through that stuff by getting XP boosters. And then Renown Boosters, what you do is you do specific missions for specific mentors, and you get renown with their faction. And when you get enough renown, you can buy specific things from them. So that one's a bit cheaty, because in the end, you end up getting stuff that you wouldn't have gotten that quickly. But it is still low-level stuff. So if you start going further past that, it's not really going to matter at that point. Then you got other things. You got repair bots, which are really nice if you're doing raids and alerts and stuff. If your team's busted up, you can just pull out a repair bot and everybody can repair really quick if you don't want to go all the way back to the start. Then you have these two here, Radar Enhancer, helps you find collections and briefings and investigations, which is really cool. If you need to find a specific style or something that comes through one of those, or you need to just finish them up, that really helps you. And then you have R&D, which helps you if you need bits. It helps you a lot. You can throw that on, all the bits that are in the area are shown, and you can just go collect them and stuff, and you can fly around and the new ones will come up and you can just collect those too. I know for a fact, because I do it, and it's not cheaty, it's just, you have to pay money, so it's not cheaty. But if you use this one, you can go collect bits, and you can get a lot of bits during the time that it's on. It's on for like 15 minutes, I think. Yeah, 15 minutes. And you can collect a whole bunch, and then you can throw those up on the broker for a lot of money. And you can do that a whole bunch, and you can make millions of cash in this game. And it's kind of fun. Then you just have other stuff like your bank and your broker and your mail bot, and then you have teleporters if you want. And you have specific ones you can just get right over to the PvP events and stuff. Not really interesting or anything, just stuff to help you out in the game. These ones here are all for the Legends stuff. You can buy these, and you could get a specific character to play in the Legends PvP matches. See, like, I purchased the Future Batman, because I don't know about you guys, but if you haven't seen Future Batman, he's pretty badass looking. So, I did that because I wanted to play as Future Batman. And, yeah, you can just play those characters, but, of course, it costs you money. So, if you really want to do that, you can, but it costs you money. You can get characters in-game that are just as good. These ones are really more just, like, what they look like, really. Then you have suits. These are just styles. They don't affect anything other than how you look. These ones are more styles, and then you have weapon styles, and that just affects what your weapon looks like. It doesn't actually affect your weapon. So, that was a good, 10 minutes of me talking about the marketplace? Alright, so, like I said, I have a ton of stuff to show you guys. I'm not even finished yet. So, first off, since I'm done talking about that, let's go ahead and open up this Promethean lockbox and see what we got. Yeah, I want to open it. Ooh, we got an aura. The red aura. I don't know if we're going to want to put that on because we're more of a green looking character. But let's check it out, see what it does. Red aura. Ooh, he just looks angry with that on. I think I'm going to leave it off for now until we get a green one, because I kind of want to stick with the green, like, radioactive look to him. That, like, he's probably dealt with some stuff that he probably shouldn't be touching. So, yeah. Next off, I got some new abilities. Here, I'll go into traits here. Show you my new abilities and stuff. Powers, I grabbed... I think I grabbed one other before I grabbed anything else. And it was this one here, I think. Lift. And what it does, it basically does the same thing as... the freeze one, kinda, except it pulls targets in, and so that's really cool. And yeah, so when you graviton charge them, they get a super strong gravitational pull, and all the enemies just collide into them. So yeah, that's cool. Then I also got this one recently, which it blasts powerful energy, dealing heavy damage, knocking them down, and levitating them in place. Also grants protection against control effects and prevents damage for a short time. And it causes your target to be graviton charged, making them vulnerable to future fluctuations, which really help with all these things that say you need them to be graviton charged. Now, some of them do cause them to be graviton charged. So all in all, you can do a whole bunch of stuff with those. Then I went into skills, and I added a little bit more to this one. I think I got these, or no, I think I showed you this one here, but I got this one here, which just smacks them in the head with. I think my guy grabs both sides of the shield and just bashes them in the head with it, which is amazing. And I'll show you guys that one here in a bit. And it also, since I'm high enough level, I can unlock a new weapon if I wanted to. But we need to get this one all the way up first, and then we can focus on a new one. And then lastly in the skills, I got this, which is in the flight. It's in your movement menu, so flight or acrobatics or speed. You get this menu. And I did this one, which is an innate ability. And all I have to do is hold down the trigger, and it just makes me shoot off super fast. So now we don't have to fly around the city all slow and stuff. And there's other ones that you guys really, if you go into this menu, focus on getting the ones that go innate first. So it's really like, if you're flyer, it looks like it's this entire side here. Focus on these ones, because these ones give you automatic boosts and just stuff that helps you. Like this one, knocks down enemies anytime you dive downward and have reached critical velocity. It just knocks them down, and it happens every time. And then these ones, it gives you like stun resistance, encase and root resistance. It gives you power. It's just stuff that you need. You need to do that. So yeah, so let me show you that. Oop. So yeah, it makes me shoot off like super fast. Alright. No, slow back down. Alright, so other than that, I got us some new gear, of course. So that's cool. We have almost every slot filled up except for our trinket slot. But yeah, we got all this new stuff, which is cool. And I grabbed us some new missions as well. And all the ands today. All the ands. And I didn't want to grab these guys because I wanted to show you these off. So, Manhunter, what do we got?
I am the Martian Manhunter, and
Yes,
I
you are.
oversee the League's global alerts. We need your help to overcome these threats. I will broadcast them out to you as they occur. At the moment, we have an urgent alert at Nevada's Area 51 military base. Your assistance
Area
is needed
51.
immediately.
So yeah, what he gives you is your on-duty stuff. So you can do certain levels now. So like, I could go into the PvP stuff too. Really, the stuff he gives you is like alerts and stuff. And the only one we can do right now is Area 51 because we're really low level and we don't have enough power to do that. And then
Are you
Hawkman, what do
ready
you
to
got?
fight? We can't let the Society get hold of the rare jewel kryptonite Star Labs has found in Australia. Oracle is adding Australia to your on-duty tab now. Once it's in, you can sign up for it from anywhere for immediate teleport. Do it now.
Yeah, so he gives you arena PvP stuff, which is super cool, because then you can do PvP matches against other people if you're into that. And doing that, it gives you specific marks, so you can get specific PvP gear. So that's cool too. And I really just wanted to show you guys off all this new stuff that happened right as I hit level 9 and level 10. So much stuff happens when you get to those levels. So yeah, the first couple levels, it's pretty boring, but you burn through those after, what, 3 missions I did? 3 missions and then some other junk. And also out here, that's why I came out here, sorry. I didn't just leave because I'm like feeling like it. Oh yeah, and we're at this safe house rather than the Chinatown one, which is way over there. You can't even see it. It's past all the factory stacks and stuff and behind those buildings and things like that. So it's way off there. We're over on this side because this is where the missions were. So that's why I'm here. So yeah. But I wanted to show you guys this. So what this is Wanted Metropolis Villains. take out the new generation of powered villains using their powers. PvP stuff. You beat up villain players, and you gather that up and you get stuff for it. So it's kind of cool. Kind of cool stuff. Ooh, almost crashed into the ground. I thought there was something else I was going to show you guys, but I can't remember now. I'm sure you guys will probably tell me if I already mentioned it, that I missed it. I just love flying around like this. It's awesome. I can't do this with acrobatics. I can't just fly around like a superhero like this. But it still helps to get around the flying ability. But this one's just cool that way. People are fleeing people around. And I don't know. Let me show you the missions that we got though. So look at that. Look at all that stuff now, guys. There's so much stuff. What can I do? Chinatown, Metrodome. We could go do that one really quick so I could show you guys that. And then while we're headed that direction, on our way back, I could show you. That one's at the hospital. We can't do that one. Research and development. Oh. Ooh. Scratch all that, guys. Guess where we're going? Yep. Watchtower.
Oracle here. Great news. All your good work has made a difference. You are invited to the Watchtower. The Justice League officially invites you up to our satellite HQ. Get to the nearest teleporter, and I'll show you around.
We're gonna go to the Watchtower. That worked out perfectly. Now I don't feel like I'm scamming you guys since I went into the Watchtower already. I don't feel so bad about it since we get to go to the Watchtower anyway. So yay! Alright, let's get in there. Now, I think... Okay, she's not tucking yet. Cool. So, what the Watchtower is, isn't it cool? If you guys haven't played this game, this right here is like the meta entrance, the meta faction, which are... It really doesn't matter what your power or anything is. But what it's focused on is people that have superpowers. It's in their DNA. So like fire and ice and stuff. It's in your DNA to have those abilities. So the meta wing. And then you have this one over here, which is the deck of tech, or deck tech. I don't know. It's the tech deck. Tech deck dudes. But it do. Anyway, but that's for like Batman and Steel and Green Arrow. You know, people that don't actually have powers but are still superheroes. They use technology to win. And then there's the magic deck, which is our character's deck because we follow Wonder Woman. And Wonder Woman is the mentor of the magic deck. Or, yeah, the magic wing. I don't know why I keep calling it deck. I guess because it says deck on the wall. Superman's the mentor of the meta wing. And Batman is, of course, the mentor of the tech wing. Why wouldn't he be? But what this all is it's a place that you can get to other missions in other places in the world super quick. It's kind of, I don't know what you would call it, because I never really played WoW or anything, so I can't really tell you what the same thing would be. But it's kind of a hub for all the stuff you could possibly need. It leads you to every place in the world that you could need to go super quickly, and it gives you, vendors and the broker, which is down here. The broker's right in here, and I'll show you guys that. The broker is just, you go in here, you sell stuff, and you buy stuff in here. So yeah, it's pretty cool. You can do a whole bunch of stuff. And then, yeah, that's pretty much what it is. It's a hub for everything you need to do. And it's a hub to meet people and find people to do stuff. And it just really helps out. It's like the perfect place to be when you don't have anything else to do, just hang out in here. And you can look at all the cool people that just hang out in here. Like that guy, he looks pretty cool. He looks interesting. I like it. This guy, he's going for like a Green Lantern Superman style thing, I think. I don't know. Looks like it. But yeah, it's just cool. It's cool stuff. So why don't we head over to our wing here? I'm just gonna zoom around really super quick
This
and
is
bump
it,
into everything.
the Watchtower.
Oh yeah.
We've retrofitted it a bit for all you new heroes. The Green Lantern John Stewart drew up the plans. He's an architect. Just follow your mini-map and activate the consoles. I'll tell you about the place.
Alrighty. So, just going over to this one here. Oh, no, it's this one. Yeah. We're gonna hear a little spiel
This
about
is the Magic Wing, where Wonder Woman's magic forces meet up with other mystical heroes like Captain Marvel and Zatanna, the Amazons, and the Sentinels of Magic. If you need mystical or magical equipment, the Magic Wing Vendor's Console carries just about anything a spellcaster can use.
I was just watching that as they zoomed around, and I had never noticed, but there's like all these magical symbols all across the walls. And if you didn't know it was a magical symbol, it just looks like somebody put a whole bunch of graffiti all over the walls. And I can just imagine like magic users and stuff, and they're like, they'll never know it was me. Just spray painting the walls. Yeah, that's the first thing that came to my mind, was somebody just tagged all the walls in this place. So yeah, that's just what I was thinking. I don't know. I'm silly like that. Anyway, let's head on over here. Ooh, we gotta pick up these greenies from in here.
Oracle here. That holo token shows the emblem of the Magic Wing. Magic users connect to the mystical forces of the universe. These heroes are mentored by Wonder Woman and work with the Sentinels of Magic.
So yeah, this must be the rune or the symbol magic right here. Alright, let's go through this.
The Justice League Watchtower was specially designed to help heroes meet and get the equipment they need. But it's an unwritten JLA rule that you must gain renown with factions before you can obtain their exclusive gear. Our goal is to create solidarity with the entire hero cause.
Yay! Alright. Nextly, I think they want me to go over here. But before we do that, we do need to go talk to the Phantom Stranger. Ooh, I gotta get used to that. I've never done this this flight before. So we're gonna talk to the Phantom Stranger.
I am the wanderer on the unbeaten path of time and space. Many call me the Phantom Stranger. It is not for me to directly interfere, but I can light the way for those who need it. As a representative of the Lords of Order, I will guide you in the research and development of accoutrements that can help you on your path. Once you have acquired the proper plans and components from merchants or your adventurers, you can use this contrivance to create many things. Take these items. They should help you get started.
Well, thank you, Phantom Stranger. I appreciate you giving me some junk. We need to actually finish the mission first. There we go, and we got 700 XP just from that. So awesome. And then we got all these things so that we can make exobytes out of the exobits. And we got one starter one like that. You can have power. So yeah, he just gives you the things that you need to get started, so you don't have to buy it. Through the light. Alright. So yeah, you don't have to buy it or do anything crazy like that.